Hello gamers of the world and welcome to Video Game Bros. My name is Daniel, aka Jack Nakiri, and today we are going to take a look at Alchemy Stones in Black Desert Online. What is Alchemy Stones? It is a little stone that you put in your equip on your character, and it will provide you with a short buff that has a short cooldown. So it will grant you a little bit of a power up for a restricted amount of time. Alchemy Stones are made through alchemy, and Alchemy Stones and alchemy overall is kind of a foreign chapter for me in this game, so this will be very interesting. So we're going to look at the recipe, and I'm going to craft one stone in the end here. There are three different types of Alchemy Stones you can get from this. You can get the offensive one that's called Destruction, the defensive one that's called Protection, and there's one that gives bonus to life skills that is just called of life or something like that. You can also fail with this crafting recipe, which will grant you nothing, or like a broken alchemy stone or something like that. So let's hope that will not happen today. So let's get straight into the crafting recipe. The first material we need for the alchemy stone is 8 of these guys, the shining powder. This is probably the most tricky material to get for this craft. You get it as a very rare byproduct when you're doing regular alchemy, making like materials or potions or anything alchemy. You have a small chance to get one of these shining powders. You can of course buy them from the marketplace. I haven't seen, they're very rarely put up. Let's check now if there's anyone selling shining powder. Yeah, so there's none on the marketplace. If you're lucky, you can snipe a few of these from here. Otherwise, you're going to have to do alchemy to get them. But it's fine because we're going to need quite a few alchemy components in this recipe, and for a load of other stuff that has to do with alchemy in the game. You'll if you're into alchemy, you will get these automatically over time. We also need to do more alchemy on the side from this, because we need skilled 1 at least to make the alchemy stone itself. So when you have skilled 1 and you have these 8 shining powder, we can move on towards crafting our alchemy stone. So the next materials is also a standalone material. You get the powder of time. You need to have your workers collected from nodes. So you get it if you go to your map and you go to either the zinc node over at Omar Lava Cave or here on the abandoned iron mine. When your workers grab zinc here, they will not only get zinc, they will also get platinum, which is very nice, and they will also get powder of time. And the powder of time, we're going to need 6 of them for one alchemy stone. Alright, so the rest, there's 3 more components, and all of them are alchemy, smaller alchemy components. So let's go through them one by one. Alright, so the second material we need, or the third material we need for the alchemy stone is we need Sinner's blood. And Sinner's blood is a product of an alchemy recipe. For the alchemy stone we're going to need 5 of these, but I will show you how to make one. So this is the recipe for one Sinner's blood. You need 1 bloody tree nut, which you get from either if you're on a high gathering level, you can get it when you're chopping trees, but you can also have it, your workers get it if you have certain lumbering nodes. For example, this, I think either this one over here or the acacia node over here. Actually, I think it's this one. But there's a large number of lumbering nodes around the map that will give you some bloody tree nuts when your workers are lumbering from them. We also need powder of flame. This is also a rare material that your workers will bring back. In this case, you get it from this. I get it from this copper node over at Media Shore. When my workers grab copper here, they will also bring back Powder of Flame. Next, we have the Clear Liquid Regent, which is an alchemy thing that we will see how we can make in a minute or two. The last component is the sheep blood. There's several types of blood that works for this recipe. There's sheep, and there's also deer or pig or even waragon, or however you say that. There's like the ugly lizards over at Calphion. So this is the recipe. So let's make one of these and let's put on our alchemy clothes to get some extra experience and make it go a little bit faster. So let's interact with our alchemy tool here and put in this recipe as we see it here. So 2 of these and 1 of the rest, and then we just go for it. Let's see here. So the sinner's blood should be the result of this, and I actually got 3. So for the complete recipe we're going to need 5 of these, so I'll get those 2 more of those, and we'll get back with the 4th material. Okay guys, so the 4th material for the alchemy stone is the pure powder regent, which is the result of an alchemy recipe, and I will show you the recipe now. First you need silver azalea. This you can either go out in the wild and find some herbs and pick them. You can also have your workers get them for you. There are a few silver azalea nodes. I'm not 100% sure where they are. But I think it's around here. Maybe here. Yeah, here's one of them. So a node like this, you can have your workers get these herbs from there. Other than that, we need weeds. You can also use wild grass. One of them. But weeds are very easy to find. You can just go to any shrub and pick them. And next we need sugar, which is something you buy from the innkeeper or the food, the cooking NPC. You can find him easily if you hit the NPC button and just hit cooking, and it will point you to the cooking NPC. And the last is purified water, which is what you get if you use thinning, thinning on river water. So you take an empty bottle, go up to a river, collect some water and use thinning, and you will get purified water. So that's the recipe. My alchemy clothes are on, so let's make some pure powder regent, azalea, weeds, sugar and purified water. Let's go for it. Okay, let's see here. Right, so there we go, pure powder regent. We're going to need 9 of these, so then we need one last material before we can make our alchemy stone. Alright, so the last material is the clear liquid regent, which we used in the sinner's blood, and I will now show you how to make it yourself. It's very similar to the pure powder regent, the recipe, but instead of the silver azalea we are using a sunrise herb, which you can also get by finding it in the wild and picking it up. But you can also have your workers find it. There's several nodes, but one of them is, for example, the Balenos forest. You have sunrise herb here. I think there's also, I think there's one somewhere. Yeah, here's one. So there's several options for you to get sunrise herb. Same as the pure powder regent, we are using weeds and also the purified water, but instead of sugar we are using salt, which is also bought from the cooking NPC as we saw in the pure powder regent. So let's just chug these in here and make some clear liquid regent. Alright, so 2 of those. We're going to need 9 of these, and I'm going to get those, and we are ready to make our alchemy stone. Alright guys, so we have all the materials we need for the alchemy stone, and to summarize fast, you have the 8 of the shining powder, which you get as a byproduct when you're doing alchemy. We have 6 of the powder of time, which you get from the zinc nodes. We have 5 Zinner's blood, which we got from the alchemy recipe I showed you before. We get 9 pure powder regent. We also made these ourselves, and same with the clear liquid regent, 9 of these. So let's put them in here and see what we get. So I hope I will not fail this, and I hope I will get one of the various of the 3 types of alchemy stones. Let's cross our fingers and hope not to fail. Okay. This is exciting, man. See what we get. Ah, we failed. There you go. So, broken alchemy stone shard. RIP. Alright guys, so a few days ago I recorded the first part, and I've been gathering some more of these materials. So now I have materials for 3 more attempts, so we'll craft another 3 alchemy stones and see if we can get some results. So I used exactly the same recipe as I just showed you, but this time I've multiplied everything by 3, so we'll just put in this and give it another try. So 8 of the shining powder, 5 of the Zinner's blood, 6 of the powder of time, and 9 of these pure powder regent and clear liquid regent. So let's give the first shot. No, actually, for good measure, let's put on the alchemy clothes. Alright, 8, 5, 6, 9, 9. Alright guys, let's cross our fingers and hope we get some cool stone. Alright. See what we get. The first craft. Nothing. Nothing happened. Alright, so let's give it another try. 8, 5, 6, 9, 9. Let's go. Come on. Don't fail me now. And yeah, we got a destruction. So that's the offensive one. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so let's give the craft the last one as well. See what we get. Let's put in everything here. Okay, and we got a life stone. So in those 4 attempts we got 2, one that gave us the failed stone, and one that gave us nothing, one that gave us the destruction stone, and one that gave us the life stone. So as you can see, the life stone gives me alchemy and cooking time reduced and processing success rate for a 10-minute duration. And the destruction one gives me +2 attack in 3 minutes with a 3-minute cooldown. So this is pretty good. So you can equip it. It will appear in the middle of your inventory. You can activate the buff using the U key, and you can see it's here. It's actually says 4. No, it's this one. It's 2 similar buffs. Alright, alright. So +2 attacks, pretty good, and it was fun to get some results. In an upcoming video I will show you how you can restore the durability. You see I've used the buff once here, so I lost 1 durability. I will show you how you can repair them, and I will also show you how you can upgrade them. So if you're interested in alchemy stones, stay tuned for that. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this little alchemy guide, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment in the comment section and I hit the thumbs up button and everything like that. If you haven't subscribed, you should do it if you want more awesome tips and tricks and guides about Black Desert Online. So, peace out.